What's up, guys? I'm back. Today we're gonna continue on with some more brick installation. We finished the lower section, and today we're gonna work up high here. So I start to install my corner posts. We're gonna work hopefully to finish this section today, and afterwards we're gonna work into this roof here. Still have to bring up some blocks from lower down, come right up, so that way we can work from the I-beam that is below the roof here. Today mainly we're going to focus in and bring up this wall here. So I'm going to install my corner post right now, and then we're going to go ahead and start to lay some bricks. So with no further ado, let's dive right into the video. But before we jump into the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more upcoming videos like this one. Let's get started.
Can't wait till the giant tattoo hard man. Get black.
Around on the line, guys. They're having a beer, relax. Watch the two veterans from Jamaica, 2 yards.
So man, I sell you.
2 yards, man, there. One of them is single, guys. He's single, you know, so.
James is single.
Nice, sexy block. Dark and handsome Jamaican, guys.
Ready to mingle.
Ready. Green. No.
No!
I'm just kidding.
He's selling me out. This guy is selling me out, man.
Green lady, if you watch it, I've just played around. This is how we play around all here at the job site. So don't take it personal.
Don't crucify me.
Why is it beating you?
Oh, damn. Hey, I'm single and ready to mingle. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
I can hear.
careful. So that part not gonna be.
Make it clap, clap. 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 Make it clap,
Oh, got all this blood.
It's the green, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, boss.
Throw at it, guys. See, shake is on.
The boss give me a new technique, and I'm gonna be using it. Hold the brick so the brick don't move. Boss said flush. So I make sure I flush.
To help to maintain the straightness of the wall.
See? Hey?
I see him.
I see him number. Well, that's when I have no window in. A stone where I use one at the back. You up top this boy.
Who messed up?
No man, this is move on.
It's a tree, yes, sir.
You see me, you see, look on them here. You see me work with them here? You see this one that you put? It's a little bit too big, man.
All them out. Great.
I say, I tell you, say, about 5 different marks here did the sign. So
We come back with the mark and see mark them, you know, fall.
You just make fresh mark again.
But listen, you just put the brick in, and that was above the mark. Well above the mark. I call you out backside, man. I call you out, man. You make sure no say.
Sure, him said nothing come from Rocky, you know, for that.
Rocky man, I'm a bad man, you know. One man, them bomb bund up my house, you know, boss.
Alrighty, so I just put a few nails in my corner posts. Down here I'm just gonna put a brick tie just to bring it off slightly off of the wall. Now we're gonna get our 4-foot level and go plumb this bad boy up. Alright, so we gotta install our flashing right onto our bricks so that way whenever they're doing their shingles, they come underneath the flash. So we're gonna have one that's gonna go that direction. You see, this is basically how I cut the corner here. So we'll come right to the edge of the brick. Ideally, you want to step from the peak of the roof at least 6 inches up to where you want to start your flashing. Later on, they're going to install the shingles and they're going to come right up underneath the flashing here. So if there's any water or to run on the brick, it will run and come right down and go right here and run off, rather than if you don't have the flashing, it will run and go on the inside of your house. So this piece of metal is very important to use. So I use a few nails. Here we have a joint. You want to overlap this at least 6 inches overlap. Our flashing comes around 8 feet long. You want to overlap here another 6 inches or 8 inches. We just put a few nails in there to secure them together. So now we just gotta secure this section here. So now we gotta put piece right in the corner here, go in this direction, and every 3 courses up we're gonna put another piece until we reach right over to the corner there. You'll see as we go. Keep on watching. We're gonna fold it for the corner. I'm just gonna cut it off. I'm just gonna fold. I apologize for the shaking of the camera, guys. The setup up here is very difficult. I don't have much space to mount my camera, so I apologize for the shaking. It's probably gonna be shaking a little bit. Run out of tape. Finished to install our tie-vec. Now we're gonna go ahead and install our tuck tape just to seal the seam. Just want to tape it off nicely. So when you finish, you should have something look like this. So we have our piece of flashing going that direction. Once you go 3 brick high, we're going to put another piece go right over to the corner there. It's supposed to be taped off, seal off, just like you see we have it here. Going right along here. Mr. Green, how are you doing today, man?
Oh, I'm very good, you know. I'm very good.
That's
Yesterday
beautiful.
was a cold day, you know.
Ah, for me, I like. Where we have start out at the end there, so.
Can I take it from here?
I have to go ban it. I have to come from here, so, but I have to go just run it out for seaside joint what we need for work. Okay, so we're gonna start. We already built that corner down there. So what you need to do in order to start this corner, you need to measure for your sill 4 inches plus ½ an inch plus 1/4 inch space we need underneath the bottom of our window. So the total measurement gonna be 4 3/4. So we measure 4 3/4 and mark it right here. And now we need to measure from right down here where we're gonna start our brick, which is the foundation ledge. We're gonna measure up, and now we're gonna check to see what number we need to work in order to get up to there. And my tape is telling me between 6 and 7, which is perfect because that's the same number I have down there. So that is telling me that my wall is level. I'm just putting a little bit of mortar over my corner post here. You just want to rub it over, and you want to make sure that you clean it off properly, because if you don't, then you're going to have a lot of built up onto your corner post. Okay, so now we're just going to make our first mark. At the other end down there, we start with a full brick. So ideally you want to start with a header. Once we have down there a full brick, we have to start down here with a header. So that means we have to turn our brick this way rather than turn it this way. So if down there the brick turned this way, which would call a full brick, you have to turn this end in a header in order to get the wall to have all the bricks match up with each other as we go. So here Green is banning out it right now. What he's doing now is basically testing to see whether or not if he need to work with a tight joint or hoping his joint a little bit bigger, just to accommodate the band. So it's full pan full. Full pan full and go tight.
Why not you're gonna be cutting when you cut here anyway. So
no, I want to get the band above it. Either way. But what I say, if I turn this full pan fully work,
of course it's gonna work.
But what about the other course?
Then of course you're gonna be cutting because you're underneath the sill anyway. Yeah.
Okay guys, so in some cases you might have to go with a full and full. So meaning down there you start with a full and up here you also have a full. Just to accommodate the band. So right down here on the flashing, usually every 3 courses you want to leave a space for weeping hole. So we run our 2 course now. Once we go 1 more course onto that, we have to put another piece of flashing. From there, go over to there. This is 2 courses we have here. Running all the way, come over here. We're gonna go up 1 more with our line, being as we finish that course. Just gonna spread our mortar. Okay guys, so this is where we are. As you see here, make our piano cut. We also make our piano cut over here, piano cut over here as well, just to make sure that everything is nice and look professional. Always work to get a professional result, guys. Always. Over here, being as it's kind of tight down in there, so we still need to build up that side. So what I'm doing right here, I'm just putting a plumb mark on my line, so this way I can run my brick. As you see here, just follow this line, it's plumb, and afterwards we're going to tweet in our brick in the corner there. And don't worry, I'm going to fill it properly. It's going to be filled properly. As you see, I have my flashing two bricks ahead over each other. Gonna go ahead and start to do some joints. Okay, now we're gonna put some brick ties, guys. Where you want to put your brick ties, you want to bend it right in the middle. You just bend it on a 90. Then you just put it right where the studs is. Line is back up and running.